Yo, what's on with it, man? I had a little thought today that I want to talk about when you stepping into rooms and the tension is thick. You know that feeling, but you don't know who it's coming from. It's just a thick tension where you feel uneasy. You don't feel like you should be somewhere. You don't feel like you fit in somewhere, or you feel like, why did I come here if it was gonna be this way for me? This tension that's going on can be for many different reasons. It ain't just one. It can be what you look like, what you dress like, how you conduct yourself, how your character basically looks more impressive than somebody else's. This tension is just something that you could never really run from. I don't give a fuck. If you run from that situation to another situation, the tension gonna be the same way in the room once they figure out who you is as a person. Because the tension is based on the fact that most people don't want to feel like somebody else better than them in the room. They won't feel like they're on top. They won't feel like they more educated. They won't feel like they more superior in the room. The thickness of this tension, either if you can't fight it on the inside to where you can overpower it and stand on business, stand on your confidence, you know what I'm saying, and let people know what it is, no matter what, how it go down, that, hey, I'm here, I'm doing me, I'm showing me, and if you don't like me, you know where the door at. And if you can't leave, you know where my presence at. Stay out the way. Because this tension that you feel sometimes is like you might walk into a room and people just finish talking about you. And once you walk into the room, everybody get quiet. I knew what the topic was about. You ain't got to tell me, but I'm going to give it a couple minutes and I'm going to exit the situation. Because people treat you differently when the tension thick. You know what I'm saying? They actually pretend like they don't even recognize you when the tension thick. See, when the tension went thick, they was the friendliest motherfuckers in America. But when the tension get thick, it's because you a suspect. You under supervision. I'm being for real. Like, this shit just don't get easy. It don't sit well, bro. You know, people try to identify you to be somebody else. You know, they get their own image of you that they feel like fits you for the character they want you to be in their life. The person they, probably gossip about behind your back. They want that situation to be less tension. So when people see you, they looking at you like, man, what the fuck was that? And he said hey, hold on, come here. You said he was like this, but this motherfucker laid back. This motherfucker got sense. This motherfucker really he cool. She cool. You know what I'm saying? So the tension just builds because it's like the imagination is not what the dialogue really, had a capture of. So people take that situation and they gotta hold a grudge because it's like, you're not being who I want you to be. You're not being who you're supposed to be. You're not giving us the image that we used to seeing. Like when people get processed in the courtroom or in jail, they used to a particular kind of person where the tension ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? It's enough to keep you coming back. But it ain't bad enough to where they know this person ain't coming back. I know I ain't gonna see you again, so I gotta be a little harder on you. I gotta treat you a little different because something about you a little, something about you a little special. You like extra pressure out you, and if you figure out who you really is, cause I see parts of who you is, but when you figure out the real you, well, that tension will get drastic. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't fabricating this shit. This is how shit really go in life. That's why people give you so much hate in life. It ain't gotta be about racism. It could just be in general that who the fuck is you? What the fuck make you this person that when you come around, I get tensed. I turn into a statue. Yeah. You just calm as fuck. You relax, you cool. You being who you is. you making do with your life. You know what I'm saying? You standing on business on any situation. That's a lot of teaching to take on. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you're standing in front of the judge and he just telling you all these charges you got, and you thinking to yourself, all that tension inside you, like, I won't smash you, but I gotta follow orders. Tension be thick. When you got somebody around you that don't like you, and they pretending to love you, and you know, well, you don't really know, because you feel it. Like, you faking it with me, and I don't know how to receive it or respond to it, but I feel it in my heart. Because something just don't feel right about the situation. You know? I don't guess you get the picture that the fact that we getting along for a little minute, you really got something about you that's really off. And you can't hide it no more to me. Because I've kind of grown to understand that people will do what they can to get what they want. And if they don't get what they want, the tension get thick. Because you're not being who they want you to be. You're being who you need to be. So don't be surprised when you step into a room and shit feel awkward, uncomfortable, uneasy. You know, easy to read, but hard to know who it's coming from. So remember, when you're in these rooms, be yourself, stand on business, and remember one thing, you only got one life to live, so fuck how they feel about you.